Hello, amazing new students. I want to introduce myself and the course. I'm Elizabeth Glass, your instructor, and this is English 102. Let me tell you how to get around the course first. On the left side is the all-important menu bar. Please use that greatly. You can't break the menu bar. The top thing to always remember is to use Firefox as your browser. Blackboard hates Safari and Internet Explorer, and it doesn't really like other browsers. You won't be able to see everything if you don't use Firefox. There's a link for how to get it free on the syllabus. It's safe, especially as long as you get it there through Mozilla. It's wonderful browser, and Blackboard really only likes it. Before I forget, I'll say that there's a link for how to get Microsoft Word and other programs free while you're a student on the syllabus. Take advantage of that, definitely. The first item after the Firefox reminder is the home page. That takes you back to the main page of the class wherever you are from inside the class. The next item down is announcements. When I send announcements, I always send them to your email, and they should also show up on the home page. This is another place to check to see the whole course's worth as well. The fourth item is this. Welcome here. Welcome, begin here. Congratulations, you made it there. After that, you have a link to meet the librarian who will be working with our class. We'll have some assignments that she runs. They're on the syllabus with the due dates, and they'll be in the weekly list of things to do. The item below announcements, I think it's below the librarian, is syllabus. When you click it, you will be led to precisely where the syllabus is. It will be there all semester, along with any updates or due date changes. They'll be labeled clearly. The syllabus as a whole, though, is the document to refer to throughout the semester for policies and procedures for the class. The descriptions of the materials we'll be doing in class, the grading list, and other handy things, you can always find it there. I recommend the very last page is the list of assignments and the due dates. I recommend you print that out and hang it next to your computer. Put it on your head, anywhere you put it that you can refer to it often, because we have things due, at least 2 things due every single week. Because it's a quick class, it's 8 weeks. We're doing 16 weeks worth of stuff in 8 weeks. You can do it, but it's quick paced, and you have to stay on top of things. The next item after that, that is most important, other than the syllabus, is the weekly schedule. For those of you who've had me before, doing a little bit differently this time, and hopefully this will improve the view of what you see on your end. There's week 1, week 2, and so on. The weeks after week 1 will appear when the week you're in ends. During the week you're in, complete those tasks. That means you have to read the PowerPoints that are there, look at the examples of things you'll be writing, and so on. The most important thing to read is read the assignment sheets. If that could be bold in all caps coming out of my mouth when I speak it, I would make it that way. The assignment sheet appears under papers and in your weekly assignments as well. Assignment sheet tells you what the assignment is about, how many words long it has to be, and since short papers aren't accepted, you need to know that. It tells all about the assignment. You'll be surprised how many times people don't read this, and they are key to passing the class. And weeks before the one you're in will always stay there as the weeks progress, so you can always look back. Next down is papers. That's where you'll find the information for the 3 papers. This info is also under weekly schedules. This is also where you'll turn your papers in. When you click on papers, there will be a folders labeled Unit 1, Unit 2, etc. There's also a folder for Unit 1 and so on, which will contain our paper assignments. The explanation and paper assignment for paper 1 are already there. The info for other papers will come as soon as when we get closer. The following one is discussion forums. There's a discussion board up right now, and you can see it. On the item that explains how to begin your own thread, and don't think about waiting around for everybody else because you can't see it until you post your own. Next is JCTC Library. Check that out for your library assignments. Below that is journals. Toward the end of the semester, we'll have at least 1 journal, but keep an eye for other ones. They're like discussion boards, but they're just between me and you. Your peers will see the discussion boards, but only you and I see the journals. You may find yourself being more open and honest through them, though I encourage openness throughout the whole class. The one after that is blogs. This is a place where to be creative or start conversations with your peers and that sort of thing. The menu link after that is lessons, helpful, useful stuff. There you'll find, well, lessons, helpful, and useful stuff. There'll be PowerPoints on things like plagiarism and research papers. Some are up there now. Others will appear as the course goes on. The thing below that is super secret section. First rule is we don't talk about the super secret section. Keep an eye on it though, because you may find things there that you like. My grades is next. You'll be able to see your grades for graded items and whether you've turned in things or not. If you did and it's waiting to be graded, you'll have a gold circle next to it. If there isn't that, or there isn't a grade, you didn't turn that thing in. And if there's a grade, there's a grade. The next click down on the menu bar after that is email your instructor, librarian, or class. You can click on that and choose who you want to email. I like it to make it available to email everyone and not just to email me, but that you could email class members in case you don't understand something or have a question about something that for whatever reason you don't want to ask me. But I'm always also here to help you. I communicate mostly through email unless we set something else, so that's the best way to reach me. Feel free to email me anytime and ask me to call you. Include your phone number and hours I can call. Please include hours I can call. I'm a night owl. I take night classes, so knowing when I can call really helps. The call will most likely come from a private number, so know that if you ask me to call, that'll be me. Help is the next thing down on the menu bar. It leads to awesome ways to get help, including YouTube videos. I am telling you that on those YouTube videos you can find anything. Blackboard has its own channel. You can find anything you want. You won't break YouTube by searching for help on Blackboard, and you won't be cheating. Get all the help you need for utilizing Blackboard right there through your computer or using YouTube. So for this course specifically, we'll be writing in different genres. You'll be writing differently depending on what you're writing about. So there'll be 3 papers. The first one is 1,000 words long on the subject of your choosing, but there's a catch. It has to be in op-ed format. You'll learn about that straight off the bat. Things are already up in week 1. The second paper is 1,750 words long, and it's a research paper on a social justice topic of your choosing, and it should be something you've never written about before. We'll be talking about that more as we get to each paper. The information about paper one is already posted. The third paper will be the most fun. It's a personal narrative and probably the easiest one to write. It'll be a great way to end the semester. You'll also have to do discussion boards and reply to discussion boards. You'll have to post them as well as reply to fellow students. There'll be 3 board posts and 3 replies, as well as drafting essays and doing peer reviews there too. There are also some library discussion boards, at least one of them, I think 2. There will be at least one journal, one official journal, and keep your eyes for some other ones. There'll be more information about how to do the discussion boards and responses under lessons, helpful and useful stuff. And there's also that in week 1. I've talked a little bit about my grades and what will show there. It will show whether things have been turned in yet. Your grade if they've been graded, a gold circle if it's turned in but not graded, and you can also see your running total of points there. I use KCTCS email, which is how you can reach me fastest. I check it often and I get back quickly. I'm also available to talk on the phone or Skype or meet for an appointment in person. Send me an email to request any one of those. Calling on the phone is so easy, and I'm glad to do it. And I can email all the time. And I can do the other 2 things. I can only reply to KCTCS email, unfortunately. So make sure you send from that. There's a way to sign up for texts on the syllabus. It's a great way to reach me quickly, and I use it to send reminders when I remember. I'll hopefully send them for the papers. I recommend that you put KCTCS email on your phone so that you can communicate with me and other instructors fast. If you don't know how to put it on your phone, they can help you show you at the library, but if you've set it up email on your phone before, you do it exactly the same way. You're going to do great in the course. You will. Hang tight. We're in this together, and have a great semester.